Good morning, everybody. It's Thursday, 23rd of February, 2023. Yesterday, I had a power outage for the entire day, so I was unable to do analysis. But we're back on now and just looking at news. Just to cover yesterday, we had FOMC at 2 p.m., meeting minutes at 2 p.m., and we had prelim GDP at 8:30 this morning. That being said, there really hasn't been anything tradable this week. So any of you guys that have been wondering why you haven't taken any trades or haven't seen any opportunity, you're not alone. It's across the board. Everybody across all skill levels in this in the same boat. So let's just look at the the US 500, the S&P 500. We see that we did have that collapse down to 4,000, and it's holding here on the daily. You can see we've got this little bullish candle forming on the daily, but you know, it's an interim hold, I believe. I feel like we're definitely going to come back down to earth a little bit, down here at 3900 or 3800, something between these two. It's probably the next zone here, so a little kick up to 4100 maybe, okay, and then a resumption to 3800, 3900, that kind of action at the moment. S&P 500, super simple. You know, we're at that. We've had this deep pullback. Came out of this bear channel, but like you know, we'll see what happens. But bearish for the interim on the daily, high time frame bearishness. Okay, Dow Jones index. Let's have a look at what's happening there on the Dow Jones index. We've had just a bit of a hold there. So again, wouldn't be surprised to see some buyback up to 33,500. We may still hold this range. It still is technically in a range between 32,900 here and 34,500. We'll see what happens. We're either at a significant area of demand, or we're going to buy up to 33,500 and then continue to the downside. Okay, this kind of action is what we are looking at here on the Dow Jones. So just we're trying to wait for a directional move. We perform better when we're in a directional move and we're skewed with mean reversion. So a skewed uptrend or a skewed downtrend, we can at least know which side of momentum we're on and trade with a better plan, as opposed to just this ranging action. It's funny because it would naturally, you would think that if we're ranging, it would be better for mean reversion, but it's actually better that we have a directional move so that we know where more risk lies for us in regards to, for example, if we're going up, we are safer buying and we have to be more vigilant selling. Vice versa, if we're going down, we are safer selling and we've got to be more vigilant buying. At the moment, I can't tell you which direction we're going in. So it looks bearish. We've had this collapse. I need to see it come back up to 33,500 and continue down here. I need to see it pierce 32,800. Okay, this kind of action needs to close below here, right? Nice and clear. Okay, so we need to close beneath this area, okay, and stop somewhere down here, 31,500 to be in a true bearish momentum. 4 hour. Okay, let's have a look at the 4 hour. It's holding at demand 33,000. Okay, it moved all the way down there. Strong area of demand. Okay, I'm personally hoping for a penetration like this just to give us some direction. I want to start riding this market again. It's been just bunching up into this no man's land kind of action. I love some direction. I don't care which direction it goes in. At the moment, it seems to be, you know, bearish. We get this penetration here, we go for a nice sort of downtrend, maybe for the next month of March, continuation to the downside. Anything, I'll take whatever, you know, or a push straight out of here above 34,500. But we need to get out of this range. We're stuck in here. We're stuck between 34,500 and we were stuck between 33,500. But now, you know, this is the key level of demand, 33,000. Hopefully we break out of that. Hope you can see what I'm talking about here, because we could still work this range between this level here and this level here, as we've been doing for the past couple of months, since December, really, start of December. I just need to see a break out of this range. 1 hour, okay, pretty bearish on the 1 hour, to be honest. Okay, we haven't had we need to get this needs to kick up like this to the upside today, and go really put in some bullishness. This kind of action needs to happen, from a bullish perspective. That needs to happen today. But we seem to have this settling pressure at the moment, so I'm hoping for like a nice little kick up here. Okay, and then these are our supply zones now. Nice little kick up, right, into this zone. Okay, and then a continuation to the downside. So super excited about that kind of action. That's what we want. Okay, there's the supply zone up into this area, and then a kick back down. That's what we're looking for. I'm not predicting it, but I want it. I just want some direction. Okay. What do we have tomorrow news-wise? We have core PCE price index at 8:30 a.m. Okay, and then the week after that, we've got G20 meetings at the moment all week. It's basically looking at what's happening globally at the moment economically, but yeah, just this is the flow of price at the moment. We can see it is to the downside. We have a trend at the moment to the downside on the 1 hour. Okay, that's simple. Put something in there. Don't get overwhelmed by all these lines. It's really, really simple. I'm just like drawing it as it goes. That's kind of the pattern, the angle we're working at the moment. And, you can see it. I just pretty much drawn that in line with the supply zone, which is here. And looking for that kind of action for sure. So safer selling than buying right now, okay? Just be aware of that. But if it just smash through here, be vigilant with your buy order. 1 minute. Index has just opened. Nothing this week. Look, yesterday we had one buy here at the end of the day. If you were on screens, didn't reach the bands. It's fine. No orders. No, the day before that, no trades at all. We had that strong directional push, that strong directional waterfall, indicative of what we were waiting for, a directional move, and then we had a closed stock market on Monday. So those of you that are asking me, saying I have had no trading opportunities this week, I don't know what to do, there's no trading going on, everybody's the same, okay? And better to focus on the days that give you good swell and the days that don't, because when good swell comes, you might get 3-4 days of mean reversion. You're ready to go, you're focused on it, and some days you just don't get good surf, and that's fine. It's the way it is. But as long as we're fixated on one particular pattern, one particular move, that's our bread and butter. Okay, hyper focus on that. You'll get better and better. So 3 days now of no surf, and what do we have at the moment? Well, right now we got a real flat river. We got a supply zone sitting there. We've got a secondary supply zone in this area here. We can drag across. It's a little bit higher. Okay, probably some good mean reversion today. Okay. Yeah, I'm finishing the course at the moment, so I am not going to be trading today. But look, we've had a dip beneath here. We're in a sell at the moment. So, depending on how this moves out up here, if it comes up here and pulls back down, or pushes, just look at how it's coming out of the median. So I want to see some sweeping action, right? I want to see it come up, come down, right, dip down like this, okay, and then selling is available to you there or down here. If it goes down like this first and then sweeps up like that, any kind of action to the downside, even like that, right, then going back up, this sell is on, okay? This is the area you're looking for. Just remember, I want you to ascertain the difference between a very powerful push to the upside, where it can run away from you, okay? You're at risk. If it comes out the median, you're at risk of that. And then you have to come out and get out at break even, okay? But this area here, there is nice. It's a high probability area. It's a high probability zone. So that's the area to sell in today, right? Just be aware it's kicking at the median, what velocity it comes out the median at, how hard it pushes. If it's sustained, we're flat at the river. We're not in an angle. We're not like this at the moment. We're flat. And so I dare say there'll be some nice mean reversion. Anything down here is going to be nice as well. Okay. Where's the area of demand? Down here. So good trading opportunities today. Go for it. Don't be afraid. Okay. If it runs away from you, practice getting out. Remember, if it overshoots something up to here and you're in a trade that's in this area, wait for it to come back and then get out, break even. That's the movement. Pushes, comes back down, get out of break even. But anything here and anything here today is going to be something worth having a look at. Okay, have a good day trading. Enjoy yourselves, right? Plan it yourself. There's your demand. There's your supply. There's your demand. Happy trading. And yeah, have a great morning. Cheers.